Hi, and welcome to Black Country Blitz here on this Friday morning. Right, here we am in the brand new DLC Road to the Black Sea here on this Friday morning. Now, not only have we got some new places to drive around, we're also breaking in my new PC. Yes, an AMD Ryzen 9 processor, 3900 with a NVIDIA 2080 Ti graphics card. Yep, it finally come this morning, so I can run this beautiful game and others now, hopefully a lot better than I have in the last 4 months. Now, I do apologise if anybody does leave me a comment or anything, as I've been that busy today setting everything up that I haven't got nothing to read comments. So I do apologise if you are watching this morning. Then don't think I'm ignoring you. I will answer your comments. I will reply to them at the end of the stream. But the other monitor is over there, and I've been putting all software on and configuring this and doing this and a bit of everything today, so I got round to putting it back on. Anyway, let's do a first job. Is that the gates? I think I've overshot them. No, the gates are here. So I hadn't messed up. Anyway, first job here in the new DLC. Now, I've had a little ride round. Now, what I'm going to do, just before I hit that, let's go and get delivery. I'm having 1 or 2 issues. Oh, that's awesome. I was having 1 or 2 issues with YouTube. Saying I couldn't stream this and I couldn't do that. Well, no drop frames. CPU is only 2.8%. Oh, my life. Where my CPU before was at the charts, now I've swore. Anyway, let's have a look what we've got. Now, there we go for the truck jobs, because we've got no EAA map. Them have all gone. So we're here in Romania. We want to stay in this new part. Undura, I think it's called. Well, that's where we're going. Anyway, we'll go and do this one. I do apologise if it's not pronounced properly, but hey, I'm from the Black Country and not from Turkey. Or that kind of region. I always say it like it sounds. Yeah, it's a Black Country thing on the road. Now, these nice new trailer skins, because they look it. I've never seen these green ones before. So, without further ado, let's get it in, reverse, and away we go. Now, I've set the same truck, I've just messed about with the colours, I got fed up. Now, trust me to be at work across the weekend. As tomorrow, look away. What we like. Aye. Let's try that again, shall we, folks? See, none of this pre-recorded shit. This is live, baby. Now let's get the trailer on. Here we go. Here's the 5th wheel. Now let's pull away. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm at work all over the weekend. Now, I would have loved to sit here and gamed, but you know what? Wait till Monday. Oh yes. We're gonna. Next week's gonna be a busy week, compiling this and that and doing a bit of this and a bit of that.
Go straight up.
Now, I've already tried the game that I was dying to try, and that is Assetto Corsa Competizione.
Right.
Oh, 30 cars on the track, well 29 and me, all at ultra high settings. My life, the game looks fantastic. I can't wait to start my career mode in that. Now what's happening here? Oh, we've got fighter jets. What's happening? I'm going. By waiting for them. So, for all the games that I'll play, some we had a chance to play due to the fact the other PC, which is now on the floor behind me, ready to be took down my stairs and set up in another room. So that'll be 3 PCs in the house, 2 in here and 1 downstairs. Anyway, now everything is at 400 upscaled in this. Everything is on ultra high, as I said. So basically I'm just trying what this 2080 Ti by Nvidia can really do. Yeah, it says it can do this and that and that, so let's put it through its paces and let's see if it can. Now the PC's over there, this is what's glowing up over in this direction. Again, the lights are on the rig. Now I've got another 2 cameras to put on, but again, run out of time, so either mess about with 2 cameras or do we get set up and stream a bit of video, and that's what I've done. Now some of this detail I'm actually going to slow down for a bit. Let's go even slower than what it's supposed to, 31. So I mean, they've done a cracking job with this DLC. Again, I wouldn't know what the real like, but look at that, man. And now to be sat here playing this at the highest level that I can possibly play it, it's awesome, absolutely awesome. Now what I'm really looking forward to, again, it's probably going to be a few weeks, but pro mods, natural looks and the rest of these big maps that work once people have updated existing to the 136 update, which we've had as well. Now of course we're all now working on DirectX 11X rather than Direct 9. That's non-existent now with a new update. Anyway, but again, I'm sure most of we do DirectX 11 anyway. Now this is beautiful. Again, gone off the sunflowers, and then we got cabbages by the looks of it. Hey. Now, even more lovable EAA map, they'll work with a 136 new update, so that's gone. I'm happy to say that American Trucks, all the mods and the maps work with that and the 136 update, so there's no problem in that department. Now why am I sitting with my headlights on in daylight? Right, let's knock them off. Now the only thing I've messed up and done today is with it coming so early this morning and trying to get everything done so I can at least have a stream and have a little bit of a play tomorrow through with different games, is I forgot to take my profiles for my TrackIR, so I'm running on a temporary one. It ain't too bad, but it ain't like the ones that I'd set out with the head tracking. So if I do wobble about a bit, it's because I've left them on the other PC. So until I can whip them off and whap them to another hard drive. I'm going to have to do it with this one again. I said it before, TrackIR is so easy to configure anyway, so just look at it again. These clouds look really, really better than the ones before. Again, I don't know how much or what graphic spec that these images are took. Again, could we have like 4K resolution images in this? I don't know. I mean, that looks bang on with the sun coming through these trees. Now I can imagine what natural looks is going to look like. So I know they use a lot of textures. Now I'm happy to say that this has got a bigger C drive for all this, and again, this has been bought solely just to game on. So again, as long as it's just got more stuff on what I need. Again, I don't do a lot of plugins or mods for other games and a Euro, so again, I do intend popping a few of these maps on once they're available. Excuse me, itchy nose. Once they come available, due to the fact now here's me going for my 18th gear, and I ain't even in American trucks. I'm so used to slapping this into that kind of gear. I don't even want to go fast. I just want to take this game in at this res, as this is what I intended to do once I upgraded to the Fanatec wheel and the console and everything, and then realised that my PC wouldn't allow it, which really got me. Now I like things like this, bendy windy roads. Your core goes stupid random. Again, I've changed no settings, as you can see. That trailer gets bounced about. Slightest movement for the wheel, as you can see, look. Oh, jiggle it about, look at my trailer at the back. That's having nothing to keep it stable, and that's just the way I like it. So it feels realistic. Again, I had one or two little issues. I probably would have been streaming earlier tonight, but when I started to configure things, I mean, you have to TrackIR, all your accounts, passwords. Again, luckily the games are loaded onto an external 10TB hard drive, so I don't have to really sit messing about downloading them again from different games. But what I did have issues with was with my cushion. I couldn't get it to read the sound, as that's what drives the little speakers or transducers in the cushion. So I don't think I could have, well, I could have played it without it, but it just don't feel the same, especially when you're driving. And testing it on any other games I'd got, it was working, just not in Euro and American. So I was like, no, you gotta do this, not to me now. Not looking when you look at it like this, and then your cushion don't work. I was like, come on, really sort it out. But again, after about 2 hours of messing about and deleting it and putting it back in the little file, eventually, oh, where's he going? It did work, which I'm happy to say. That's it, mate. Slow me straight down to 0 speed. Now I've noticed these sweepers, road sweepers, again, I ain't seen them before in the game. So, and them a new thing at CS has put in. Anyway, what we on? 31 mile an hour. Let's get to that 31, because again, it's probably going to come up in a minute. Our customers want their goods on time, and again, Me nice big block of flats. The tranny. Outside. Again. Nice big open world. Oh, somewhere else. That's 7 places I've discovered out of 30. And I ain't even been to all of them places, so I don't know why it's already given me 7. I've only gone to the garage and bought it. So, I don't know. Anyway, 50 mile road. Let's up it a bit. Get to about 45.
Keep right.
And again, this is what I love about Euro. We have got islands. So again, what's happening here? I always get a little bit worried when we're coming round corners that these cars will... Oh, for some reason it must be me a little bit heavy-handed on the gear stick. Sometimes it goes in reverse every so often. Anyway, we'll be at 31. Now for once, one, it ain't raining, and 2, I ain't driving in the dark. But again, I don't know if that's got to be 8 o'clock in the morning, eh? The time's there. Ooh. They come around this corner. Bit tight. There we go. Bit of a traffic jam. And again, get that with the mod that simulates me traffic. Again, don't ask me to start reading signposts. Not in foreign anyway. It's how you're gonna happen. It's bad enough trying to read them in black country. Never mind foreign signs anyway. Again, I don't know when I'm popping. The lights just about to go and change for us. Eating white. Look at him. Yeah, you idiot. I think it might be time to have a look for a new traffic mod. See what's come out, see if there's anything out. I'd rather have more traffic than have ones that cut you up and do shit like that.
Go straight on.
Again, yeah, it's got to be a bit careful at the moment with what mods I'm being put on due to the fact conflictions. That's the last thing I want to do is be sitting here trying to work out which DLC or what, not DLC, bloody, which mod has caused me confliction. So for the time being, we'll just have what's in them just normal flags. I thought they might have had some car deal in them just instead of just blank ones. First police car I've seen. Again, right, we're on 31, so again, doing the speed limit. Again, I do like to see a little bit of difference. So again, that airfield full of cabbages or what they look like. That's what they did look like anyway. We'll be on 50 mile road. Back to 31. I'm doing a little bit over the speed limit. So, speed camera. Don't want to be had. Again, I have 10 points off it. And there's the low. Evening all. Don't know what he's doing, or it's a security guard, it's one of the two. Oh, it feels great though, just to sit here and not have to worry that your PC is going to fry, or, you know, again. Now, I did miss a deal with Scan. I should have had it the day before, and I probably would have had it in a Black Friday deal with a little bit more RAM, but again, I wouldn't have had a 2TB M.2 drive. I would have only had 1TB, but 2TB of normal storage, and the machine would have been overclocked to 4.6, where it's running at 3.8, all 12 processors. And again, as you can see, it's doing a fine job. Oh, I've crashed, and they have crashed as well. Bit of rubbernecking there. Having a look. It does. It feel this to me. That horse. Hey, who's popping? I was out the other day and I watched this wagon. I thought, you know what? That's just as if it was real in the game. The sounds, what we get in this game, was exactly the same. But the only difference was it wore a man truck. It was a Scania, yeah. And I thought, I've got one of them in Euro trucks. My friend thought I was lost the plot, and I says, I've got one of them, and he was like,
Right.
a Scania? I says, yeah,
Right.
I've got a Scania, and then, you know, he sort of went, know exactly what I meant when I said I got a Scania, but it was. Just sounded like it. Only difference, it was a lot bigger. There's nothing coming up there. But it's always good when we get new DLCs here in Europe. Now, we had Utah a couple of weeks ago in American. Again, I've only got one more place to visit in Utah, but of course I've got loads of places to go with the other mods. Now, I was looking on Wombat, who does the big mod combos, and there's a new mod map come out, but you have to buy it or donate to it. So when I get chance, and the man from Del Monte says yes, the money is in my bank account, I will donate, and we will put that on. So, but tomorrow, or later on today, as it is now, I shall be adding my second monitor, so I will be able to read your comments. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. I don't know if I'm going to try and put it above this 4K TV. I might be a little bit restricted on where I can put it, due to the fact I've got to get it over the top and then angled down. So basically, I'll be looking up at your comments. Again, it will be a lot better for me if I can, because one, I don't miss your comments, as I've noticed, especially with YouTube, the comments hadn't refreshed quick enough on my mobile phone. So somebody asked me something the other day, and by the time I read it, it had disappeared. And as you can see, I've got a problem here because there's a window. I know you can't see on this camera, but you can see the one behind me. I can't put the monitor here, otherwise it'll be outside. I can't really put it there, so I might put it just here. I've just got to work it out tomorrow exactly where I'm going to stick it, and then because my bed is only there, so I can't put it too close, otherwise they are going to get in and out of bed. I mean, if I'd got another room, I would solely have this room just for gaming him. It'd be a games room, you know, top part, well, office come games room. But unfortunately, I've got nowhere to sleep if I do that. So I've got to have the bed in the middle. There we go. Lovely scenery. Again, whoops. Anybody want a caravan? Alright, what we're doing? 50 miles an hour.
Go straight on.
Again. What I'm waiting, 50 miles an hour. Now I don't know what them ones, I'm in the middle of that road then. So
Go straight on.
now I want to find that part where they showed on CSC's software's website where the cutscene is where you go on the boat and it sails down like a little river. So I've got to find that somewhere. Again, probably not tonight in this stream, but when I can, I will find it. Now I hope this is working as well as it's supposed to be and not being laggy. I mean, to me now, this looks the best it's ever looked, this game, and that was my sole intention, to actually stream it at this kind of quality. Again, taking nothing away from anybody that does it in 1920 but 1080, but I'm a stickler for detail.
First exit.
The detail for me comes at a bloody good price. Anyway,
Exit now.
now I'm overtaking. Just on that 31 mile an hour, how about that? And I ain't sure whether I've got the rain mod to come on. I ain't sure. I don't know if I think I turned it off, to be fair. Here's me trying to look out the window. Could do it in this one. Take me American truck. Unless I drive on the other way, which sometimes I do. I'll stick the steering wheel on that way. But if I'm in England or I'm in Euro trucks, I'll drive on the right, with the steering wheel on the right, should I say, rather than being on the left. And of course you got no choice when you're in American trucks. Is it 62 mile on this bit? But again, I can't really go 62 mile an hour because that trailer gets thrown about. And I've tipped the trailer many times, going a little bit faster than should be, even though I ain't breaking no speed limits, as you can see. Now I couldn't remember just how long this job was for anyway. Just trying to keep my eyes on everything. Oops. I got colours here, I got colours down the low, I got colours over there. Hey. As I say in their old advertisement, every colour in the rainbow, dear. Yeah. Right.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I'll have some of that. Let's go down
Exit
again.
right.
And again. Oh dear, that trailer's a rocking. Let's bring that speed down a bit. Now they said they've got so many landmarks and whatever in this new DLC, but again, I wouldn't know which landmarks they am. Again, that looks like a bit like a fun fair. Is that fun fair or some kind of factory on the right coming up? Now I've noticed that some of these roads are like cracks in them. Now I thought they might make my shaker cushion jiggle about a little bit more than it normally does, but no, it had like a bad texture. That might have done if I'd have gone into the petrol station. Let's just have a little. Yep,
Get ready.
that's doing as if I'm on gravel kind of thing.
Turn left.
Let's bring it down again. Different kind of traffic lights. Well, not different, but which way we're doing. And I'm glad I'm in that other side of the road. This is a bit of a pile up like that. And I've got a little bit of force feedback in my wheel, so it's jiggling me about as well as being stable, not unstable. That's what's making that twitchiness in the wheel. It's actually doing that for real. And again, I do like I like it a little bit stiffer, but unfortunately, for some reason, this game, you stick your force feedback settings in, and you know, like stiffening the wheel up and a bit of dampening it, and it makes no odds. And then all of a sudden you might do something, and then it all comes, as you call, move the steering wheel. So I don't know why. It's the only game that does that. Right, 8 of 30. I think these cracks are actually making some. I can feel some under my feet, under my backside, as that's what the cushion does. It lets me know different road textures, amongst other things. Looks like an industrial bit of a town that we're driving through. Again, I'm just like everybody else. I just like to keep having a good look. Now, what I should have tried, again, I don't know if it actually doubles it up, but I've got HD mode for telly, and I was gonna. I know I can stream it for, in HD mode, so I've tried it before. Of course, computer couldn't handle it.
Right.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. I hope these go up. Come on, barriers. No, installed it. Let's try that again. Right.
Turn right.
Is this it? No, it's going in there. So it was actually the right place. We've got to turn round. Ooh, see that go in then? I felt that. Oh dear. This feels just like the real thing, driving. Anything in real life, I could have the radio on and not get out for copyrights. Shame on 2019, man.
Your route guidance is now finished.
Right, let's do the first parking here in this DLC. Though often park 'em, but I will today. Or this morning. Right then, bring it on. Let's have a bit of fun. Yeah, these have definitely got to be skins related to the area that we're in at the moment, because I've never seen any of these skins what I'm looking at now on the backs of these trailers. Anyway, let's get this parked up. Oh, as he nearly has the trailer over. I've hit some. Come on, first gear. Right, let's see exactly where I'm going now. Concentration. Again. I don't know what I'm actually banging onto. Alright, that's level. I should go straight back with that. I don't know what I'm banged on there. I'm hitting something. Let's pull over this little by a little bit. That should be going green any minute now. I don't know what it is, but it don't like it. It's probably the side of that. Anyway, first job in the bag, as they say. And I got excellent as well. Right, I'm going to end the stream there. The simple reason is I'm going to do a few things. And I'll be back in a bit. As we say in the Black Country. Ta-ra a bit.